Prince William's silent pain has become one of the most profound untold stories of the British royal family, a deeply human narrative hidden beneath the weight of crowns, ceremonies, and centuries-old traditions, a narrative that speaks of love, sacrifice, resilience, and the struggle of a man torn between public duty and private heartbreak. Since the revelation of Princess Catherine's health struggles, the entire world has been watching the monarchy with renewed intensity, but for William the matter is not about headlines or gossip, it is about his wife, the woman he met in his youth, the companion who stood beside him through the darkest hours of his life, the partner who transformed from a commoner into a beloved princess admired around the globe, and the mother of his 3 children who are the very heartbeat of his existence. His silent suffering has been visible only in fleeting moments, a tired glance caught by cameras, a pause before speaking at an event, or the subtle tightening of his hand when Catherine is mentioned, yet behind those small gestures lies an ocean of emotion that words cannot easily capture. Because William is not simply a future king, he is first and foremost a husband and a father, roles that demand compassion, patience, and strength in ways that royal duty never prepared him for. Night after night, William carries the weight of worry, standing by Catherine's side during medical consultations, whispering reassurance to her when she feels overwhelmed, comforting their children George, Charlotte, and Louis with a steady voice even as his own heart trembles, ensuring that their young minds are protected from fear while still preparing them for the reality of life, and at the same time continuing to fulfill his duties as the Prince of Wales, attending official events, delivering speeches, meeting dignitaries, shaking hands with crowds, all while hiding the turmoil within. This constant balancing act has left him emotionally exhausted, yet he never allows the exhaustion to define him, because he knows the world looks to him as a symbol of stability and leadership, and he cannot afford to falter even when his soul is aching. Every royal appearance is carefully choreographed, yet no amount of planning can conceal the humanity that shines through William's eyes, eyes that reveal sleepless nights, quiet prayers, and endless thoughts about his wife's health, eyes that carry both the burden of the crown and the devotion of a man unwilling to abandon the woman he loves. His pain is silent because duty demands silence, but silence does not mean emptiness, it means carrying the storm within while showing the calm without, and that is precisely what William has been doing since Catherine's struggle became known. Support from the royal family has been present, with King Charles offering words of encouragement and Queen Camilla providing comfort, yet no one can truly carry the pain that William feels, because it is uniquely his, the pain of a husband watching his beloved face uncertainty, the pain of a father shielding his children from fear, the pain of a man expected to embody strength while his heart longs for the simplicity of being just a husband at his wife's side, free from the expectations of tradition and history. But William cannot escape that history, he is its heir, and that reality forces him to master the art of balancing, of giving his all to both his family and his duty without collapsing beneath the weight. The public, however, has noticed. Around the world, messages of love and prayers for Catherine have poured in, with many expressing admiration for William's composure and empathy for the silent suffering he endures. On social media, hashtags like #PrayForKate and #StayStrongWilliam have trended, uniting millions in shared concern for the royal couple, and this global wave of compassion has not only comforted William but also strengthened his resolve to stand even firmer beside Catherine. He knows the eyes of the world are upon him, and while that could be a crushing burden, he chooses to see it as an opportunity, to show that royalty is not about perfection but about perseverance, not about distance but about devotion, not about hiding but about enduring. Every moment of William's day is now layered with complexity. Breakfast with the children becomes a moment of reassurance where he smiles and jokes even if his mind is preoccupied with Catherine's medical progress. Official meetings become acts of discipline where he focuses on state affairs while silently longing to be home. Public speeches become opportunities not only to address national issues but also to radiate strength for the woman who inspires him. And every night, when the cameras are gone and the palace halls grow quiet, he allows himself a moment to breathe, a moment where the prince disappears and only the husband remains, holding Catherine's hand, whispering words of hope, drawing courage from the love that binds them together. This is William's silent pain, and yet within it lies silent strength. He has inherited his late mother Princess Diana's compassion, her ability to connect deeply with people through authenticity and empathy, and he channels that compassion now more than ever, not only toward the public but toward his own family. His mother taught him that royalty is not about power but about service, not about status but about love, and it is that lesson that sustains him in these difficult days. He knows the monarchy faces questions about its future, its relevance, its role in modern society, but he also knows that the monarchy survives not through pageantry alone but through the humanity of those who bear its titles, and his humanity is now on full display even if unspoken. The silent pain of Prince William is not weakness, it is proof of his humanity, proof that behind the gilded walls of Buckingham Palace and the grandeur of royal ceremonies lives a man who feels, who fears, who hopes, who loves. It is proof that even a future king is not shielded from life's cruelties, that titles cannot erase vulnerability, that crowns cannot shield the heart, and yet it is also proof that love, duty, and resilience can coexist within a single soul, shaping not only the destiny of a man but the future of a monarchy. And so the story continues. As Catherine faces her health battle with courage, William stands beside her with unspoken devotion, balancing royal duties with private fears, carrying the nation while holding his family close, redefining royalty in the process, and reminding the world that sometimes the greatest strength lies not in loud declarations but in silent endurance, not in public displays but in private sacrifices, not in the crown that rests upon the head but in the love that resides within the heart.